The youth losing their youthfulness to all the rules and this stupid shit.
I'm just gonna list off things that I'm kind of hoping I see. On a surface level, I kind of want player expression. So like I don't want one size fits all character. Because I get that when I play hero shooters. Tired of buying costumes and shit. Hey, I kind of just want to go in, be able to customize my own character, and if they drop little tidbits, a little like accessories that I can kind of like that kind of resonate with who I am and my play style or how I want to represent myself in game, then I want to be able to do that. Kind of over hero shooters at this point. Marvel Rivals is cool. I can't get jiggy with solo play. Like, it is not a solo player's playground. It is absolutely stressful to have to count on people who either don't want to be a team player or have already decided that they're going to play this game however the fuck they want, which is pretty much the same thing as not being a team player. I need something that kind of gives me that solo level and warrior experience where I can just jump in this shit, get good on my own accord, and then pull up with the homies. Like, yeah, this is what it is. Like, I've been putting on all this time on my own solo. This is what I found solo. And then, like, when me and the homies want to squad up, because everybody's schedules is different and shit. You know, people got families, kids, jobs, like the nine. Now, everybody's schedules is always going to sync up. So it's like, nah, I'm not always going to be able to play with the homies because either I'm working or the homies are working or the homies got family time. Like, yeah, I get like the current market is kind of centered around like, you know, just playing with groups of people, which I'm all for that. That's great. That's cool. But at the same time, like, I do not want to be stuck playing with strangers all the time. Like, that's just not it. Like, I'm sorry, it's 2025. Xbox Live told me better than anybody. So not everybody is your homie. You feel me?
Marathon is a team-based extraction shooter set around the mysterious and cutthroat world of Tau Ceti 4.
Yo, assassinations is crazy, bro. We
Cybernetic
need
mercenary
that.
who's given up their human form for a biosynthetic shell with unique abilities and stats, capable of both tactical and fast-paced combat. Here you'll fight in a crew of up to 3 players across a variety of zones and points of interest. You'll face rival runners in zones of up to 18 players, countless security forces, and otherworldly threats to scavenge the remains of a lost colony for glory and fortune. The environments of Tau Ceti 4 are filled with weapons, materials, and equipment you can scavenge throughout the map. Before deploying, you'll strategically build your loadout and select a runner to ensure you're equipped for the run ahead. Your objective is simple. Get in, gather as much loot as you can, and make it out alive. Die, and all your gear will be up for grabs. Survive, and your loot can be taken into future runs as you grow in power and fill your vault. Death is inevitable, but it's never the end. Think quickly on your feet and outplay your opponents, and in your next run, you and your teammates will be the ones coming out on top.
son.
And even if you're down on your luck, factions can sponsor you with a fresh loadout, so you can get right back into the fight. Bungie brings its best-in-class first-person multiplayer action to the forefront. Dynamic and tactile gunplay, runners with unique playstyles, and customizable builds create highly dynamic and strategic team fights. Whether you're on a zero-to-hero run or high-rolling with powerful gear, you'll need to use your best judgment when you decide which fights to pick and how. Because no matter how geared you are, players with skill and strategy will always have the edge. Marathon is designed to be played in crews, with contextual pings, shared objectives.
That sounds like Clive,
down
right?
but not out, to streamline playing with your friends. Death is not the end. And if you're the last one standing, you can overcome the odds to revive your teammates and get out with your hard-earned loot. And if you believe your skills alone are enough to conquer any challenge, we give you the freedom to opt out of crew fill,
you did pay
to take all
attention,
the glory
son.
for yourself as a solo runner. No 2 runs in Marathon ever play out the same. With dynamic events, variable weather, and unpredictable players, you'll have to adapt on the fly if you want to survive. Each run has a time limit, and anything can happen while you're chasing your objective. Looking to unlock upgrades or increase your faction reputation? Slip into the shadows as Void and ghost past your enemies. Search the map for rare materials and profit opportunities without being discovered. Want to push enemy teams and steal their loot? Bring in Glitch with agility implants and your strongest weapons to disrupt rival crews. Running support for your friends? Grab extra equipment, shield charges, and a specialized backpack to be the lifeline they need. You're always free to experiment with team compositions, and the only limit to how you want to play your runner is your loot and imagination. Endgame challenges, ranked play, discovering secrets, seasonal storytelling, community events, and more all await you in Season 1, where you and your friends will start to unravel the mysteries of Tau Ceti 4. Remember, you're only ever one run away from your next big score.
All right. It's a decent amount of gameplay. All right. Let's get into breaking this down. So, you know, as we
Bungie got
touched
some
on
shit
before
in
the
the
break,
pot.
Bungie has such a risk.
I met a traveler from an antique land who said, "Two vast and trunkless legs of stone stand in the desert. Near them, on the sand, half sunk, a shattered visage lies, whose frown and wrinkled lip and sneer of cold command tell that it sculptor well those passions red which yet survive. Stamped on these lifeless things, the hand that mocked them, lifeless thing that mocked them. And the heart that fed, and the heart that fed.
Welcome once again. Once again. As the new shell. As the new shell feeling.
I mean, it feels just like what it is, right? Like $1 trillion.
Like $1 trillion.
Sakaguchi Genetics sent a reminder. Your shell repayment is coming up and will be charged against your line of credit.
Yeah, I know. Do you mind if we skip the formalities this time? Got a big contract waiting down there, so.
Understood. Let's proceed with your grounding exercise. Are you familiar with this item?
That's my lucky charm. Yeah. Supposed to be my lucky charm.
Can you identify her?
Yeah, that's my mom. That's your mom. Your mother.
Now,
You know that's
consider
your mom.
this. Do you recognize this child?
Who are you? I don't know.
It's you.
Really?
Hey, what's that you always tune into? Worth anything?
I don't know, but I like it. It speaks to me.
Let me listen.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you ever wonder what happened to these people?
It's not my business.
And this music is? You'll have a tough time finding a buyer.
Good. It's not for sale. Give it to me.
Whoa! You remember my iPod, bitch? Smoke. Yo, that was in the budget. Yeah, give me my iPod macro, bitch.
And on the pedestal, these words appear. My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Despair. Nothing beside remain. Nothing beside remain. Round the decay of that colossal wreck. Round the decay.
Who's your goofy ass kid?
Boundless, the lone and level sand stretch far away.
Do you recognize this child?
Wow.
Is that me?
Wow. Nah, the budget. The budget, bro?